Hey guys, today is the first day of the Amputee World Cup team tryouts. It's taking place here in Washington, D.C. I am just sitting down in my car. I'm about to drive over to the practice facility, and yes, I am in the car that could at any time turn into a raging inferno, which is why I carry a fire extinguisher now with me in my car. Yeah, thanks GM, really appreciate that safety recall, but not actually recalling my car and fixing it. Anyway, moving on, last night we had a team meeting. Um, yeah, it was awesome. A lot of the guys I can see have gotten in a lot more shape. Like literally one guy has, I'm not kidding, has probably lost like 50 pounds in the last 2 months. He's unrecognizable. So I think the competition for spots on the team is going to be fierce, which is great. One thing the coach was talking about at the meeting last night was, hey, like make sure if you know like that you're really careful about getting blisters on your hands, because if you get a blister on your hand, then it's like you're out for tryouts because you can't like run on your crutches. And I realized like I had the day before yesterday started using a new pair of gloves, and I'm starting to develop a blister on my hand from those gloves like a total crutch noob. Like what am I? Somebody who got on crutches for the first time yesterday, somebody who hurt their ankle on the stairs. I've been on crutches for 20 years. How am I getting blisters on my hands? This is so embarrassing. Like I have calluses all over my hands, which is in amputee soccer a point of pride. It's having calluses all over your hands. So that's very worrisome to me, because it is true that like if you get a blister, that can sort of derail your whole amputee like soccer camp experience, and thus could potentially derail your ability to get on the team for World Cups. So that's what I'm very worried about here going into the first day of training. But for any of you who struggle with anxiety, which I'm sure, or I know that many of you do, you've probably figured out, as I have, as a person who struggles with anxiety, the best thing to do with anxiety that you can't do anything about, like in this case, is ignore it. Just let it go, because you can't control it. And you hope for the best. Maybe the best happens, maybe it doesn't. But we'll see. And I'll keep you guys up to date. Stay in touch. Peace.